Nonsia bo ha eya Agyenkwa TV so Agyenkwa TV no mbe Nonsia Kasiebo na woguso a wo hwei ensem ne dɔso na yedi makotene ebia wo beti ani National Communication Officer edema NPP amanyoko mu edensem bi atodwam de mu kyeremu ebebrew
Sanso ene ebekwa kopie mu ewo eye Minister for Land and Natural Resources so ede ensem bi atodwa yede mu kyeremu nyina beba besom wo
Enkrai tema contemporary so akwenhye bi esi on menam so manipa baako ahwe ne nkwa no so mu kyeremu mede bebrew
Sanso ena no prayer so de abefo ntintankese no so a no so teacher ni bia watching school ni a we sibiri no ye de mu ntire mu nyina so be ba besomo
Ensandika we won ya bo anu se no mbe Nonsia Kasiebo e wa Agyenkwa TV so na ye kai we say all the social media platforms no Agyenkwa TV etwego ho no ye be sure say wo be like wo be comment wo be share wo be subscribe na afofo so ehu dia ekọ ene dia eba
Kasiebo yere tena se akenkan se akenkan for the man wo Kasiebo mu no eye me wo de sheba ke Mintah sapon menne minua ba
Gifty Adwoa Chicky ata ye twa wa ba ya ba ensem ni che mankasa no ye de bebro
Eastern region fue Akim Odan ne inkura etwa ho ehia nyina asem deda sa yare we nyina odene sa o akonkro ni nyame soma fo ya na porbo a obo wo oman mu no wasan abo ewura Eastern region na afi eye Akim Odan ne inkura etwa ho ehia nyina eba so ewo Akim Odan old cinema house opposite Nana Ajeman Atefa Palace na say na jumedie ni bekoso anope bia counseling 8 a.m. the kopim 11 a.m. ewo New Town GPRTU auditorium Akim Odan sansona from 11 a.m. kopim 3 p.m. eye another counseling ebekoso ewo Old Town Old Cinema House Akim Odan Shene so say anajubia so from 7 p.m. the kopim 10 p.m. eye tumi empire bokese a ebetete anwoma biala achechire unyomam eye 5 days program na say enebekono from 15th June the kopim 20th June 2026 how ni nyina beko amane ni nyina beko eye yade ben wonan ukotoje usisi the kopim uti se odene nsa ne to so a ayaresa de beba ejuma asem akwantuo woton ayento hia okonkro ni nyame soma for ya papa na otakasa wa Agyenkwa TV so no na won sign emfa o haw no enkofie waye bi pen no be ya ma won so frɛ impenifo ewa ahomatrufo yi so 0543 466 275 ana 0256559568 share okonkro ni nyame soma for ya no haw ni nyina beko rabi oyekese ampa asumdue amen
Afa jibena mi fan nsem nkyere mu ankasa emfa mawo so far wo hwe enkamante mo Linda Obenewa Akwele Okulu na de beto ambontin ese ensu yili a ekoso e won enkamante mo no omodi hu dwuma ankasa na ese demolition exercise yenti na mafo bebre kwa no empe nasem osanso ade tu edwabie mu ese onim se wamsa site amafo isisi adan honom ebekwa akofo onye ne kase bi pa e de abre oman hinti no omodi hu dwuma dadan sem bi sei e no de tu dwa
Saudi weni achirem ewo nkrampopo manto mu eye Greater Accra Regional Minister the Honorable Linda Benewa Akwete Okulu e de abeto abonten ese nim se e na sede the ohwe se nsu beto na bia bedede na akomunti obommodin eye demolition a nsu na ebenya kwan afa beya eye nsu ejiri eye Pantine Aneshi Ashaleboche Lakeside Ashawman Shaiman Sakumono Kanewu Agyenkwa ene agboba kwantimpone so honorable esan achiremu a o say yedifo omo kaneshi market die bobo esan say ensu na asai omonyama bebre a omonhu ne omonye omonhu.
I have tackled flooding within the Greater Accra. I mean, I tackled this way back before even we started experiencing this flooding in Greater Accra. And so issues about flooding are also tackled, knowing very well that some of the buildings at Ramsar sites will have effect. I mean, when it rains, I went on and I did a lot of demolition. Hence, I mean, you could see that I have a lot. I keep on saying I have a lot of people that hate me because of this demolition exercise.
Agyenkwa Kasiebo so emfama ma yenko piemu ewo Minister for Land and Natural Resources and so yenso a wono so e de ensem bi atodwa na no dwumadie bi a ekoso ewo Achim Kotoku traditional area ewo Eastern region eho na honorable e de ensem bi akotodwa honorable Emmanuel Amakofi odi ensem yi kotodwa ewo ho na ensem a wodi tudwa ni nyina ne se efa yen ọman yi mu se ye ka efema gudie hu nsem a ene ye kwaye a ededa ho a ye mabuni asese sanoma ni nyina bebre fi se sikantempe ene ade a ye pre sanoma we nyina ya ade bi a emwa yen na mom aban be nhihye pa e de gu akwan mu a ene se wo ya brante na wo pese wo ye efema gudie hu adwumayo de a ana kwaye mu adwumayo a ni nyina no e wo se wo fa sa kwantene ne so na utumi eko buhwe na oye bi yenkotie ensema honorable what the two dra
Inti President Mahama say ya yemfa kuman no mo ankesa a mo tinsuo na no a mo nim nsuo no ho faso no mo ankesa em protect nsuo no omonye omo hu bie na efo omonye omo hu intelligence officer fo omonye omo hu young pioneers in the spirit of Kwame Nkrumah no mo defend nsuo ti aye bibi e friend blue water guard me no can say the 2000 spread ya team minim sure say ye betia o baby a say ne be almost be boy na ya bibi e friend the blue water cleaning of our waters na eno so abedwo na we ya ye kan nyina no ba ko eno so ye de abamu ni say ye ngofo bi a omo de omo decide say ne ya kan nyina no omo ntie Inti yate national anti-illegal mining. Your friend Naimos said, "Onoson kita stake no, na yamfan deal with it." Banana, nina ya kanyina, ni ewo mwa eye papa, wo kwa ya kunyina ene na nebe no ujina hey. Eye cooperative mining. Yes, say mabuno no. Mu pese mu ye mani ejuma. Mu pese mu ye mani ejuma. Aban se mu aye ready. Ya de mo fa kwan paso ya mani adwuma na ya simple ye chesi no adoso ana adwuna ma yidwane omo ni baby akọ heya no mbewo nti ya kwan be na wada roma ya ba wanan so se nana me baby ya ko hu ha de nsuo ni ha o ha de ensa ye kwaye na yamfa EPA for ni Minerals Commission for yamama mu training na yanchurch ekwan a omu beye mine ni papa a ensa yensuo ensa ekwan ensa yasase nana em say training na akoso ha no me bae no me nuanu maka kire me edisifo mu ha omo aka kire me se ekwa nyina muka ho dendenden a me ba ha me be chaduane a mbema krofo ni nyina di bio na mbeba mbu pa ba
That's why Ejina Amanyosemu National Communication Officer Dennis Miracle Abuaje and Adeabetu and Bonti I say abino Edinesi and no man kitikiti bia enfam faso bia enfam beti memfo no man de yenya pa e biti say ahyente de bo water bono light bill akwa na ekoso de wahye dan we yi na nie de fi ombebu na nya adwuma ye ne de onye na dwe so obeka ho asem ko de sem say etudwa
NPP communicator Dennis Miracle Abuaje e de kase bia beto abonten say abemu mpemfo enhwe say modwuma nyina enkogina internal battles so na embom no bombodin set memfo mo omayimu so omho atom esan say yeto kanem yeto lightem yeto kanem na yeto nsuo mu a e de how bebre eba nipa abrabo so say mpo nipa be adwuma bosume na say yentua ne ka ne nyina no e de how ba omonhwe say adwuma so beba omayimu say ne be obi bia benya bia ye na Ghana baji tumi no onkyere adwuma waya aboa oman timimufo
Agyenkwa Kasiebo no so emfama na yenko biemu ewo asante mantemu so aye kopiemu ewo asante mantemu ana yetufa akwa kopiemu ewo Confanoti Teaching Hospital eho ena ye akwa kopiemu na no ena ensemi beto montene so a efa the CEO Chief Executive Officer woda Confanoti Teaching Hospital na no owura pa kwasi bedu ne ho nsensem bi ebeto montene se na no wode akoto montene se emergency and accident ho no mu a manti no wo mutumi enje edom enfengu ho no na be yankase obi bibisa etu obi wo kwan mu a won pe hospital bi na won fa sa nipa ko no emfa ne nkono ena minister ene no ebetwetwe nkomo a na nu abeto montene se yama no se won ko enkotene fie kakra fi se ne a wo ye no enye sa ena aban ahyehye no a eno mu no adwumayefo a omuwo a doctor for ene penifo omuwo Confanoti Teaching Hospital no omubuafo a ene omato atia ede ama hospital na ene woni omuwo hospital ho dadade omoje adarehwe nenso afoforo amabam no wo so omo ho kire mo a edom na bebre na ene de omasem ato montene so
nam se oswafo a ohwe apomodin ho nsem so kwabna Mintah akando atwe panyi kwankyerefo a oda Confanoti Teaching Hospital ano asensen no ene se okopiem ewo ayaresabea ho a areho sempa ifri se nipa bebro oha a okope ayaresa ewo ayaresabea ho enya adokitafo mpo ema won hwe won ifri se ene dokitafo yi ede won dade egufom eno achi ena oswafo ohwe apomodin ho nsem so ede tu dwa se panyi a watwe na sensen de ebeboa ama apomodin ho nsem afa ne ntuma pa efra ewo oman mu na oswafo kwabna Mintah akando ekire mu a twe a watwe opanyin asan enye ne bone so nti imprempren de se wodi weni kopiem ewo Confanoti Teaching Hospital a ade se nipa nyina ehwe se doctor fo ebenya adwensakra na wako wondwuma so
and the fact we go abere one ma be si ha afi matina hwe se be ya se doctor anya adwuma ntime san akofie wo mo hwe na some currency am wo ma wo hwe nka ho asem man no mo hwe na ya hwe ya yare no beku ye
bedru anopa no na ya tetewa ya transfer doctors be babet information ba ya ne se omuntime enhwe obi a wo hobia but ebia omo da ward ne de omuntime shon but ya na ya nya na ward na ye ba hospital no omuntime nhwe ye nti de omo hwehwe na ban fa mo omo se na be omo betimi aba back to work na ye ya yare no so yetimi aba hospital abepa yare sa ewo
amda ha me say ya ba no pabesi so pro ya ba kan na abo doctor man na ha na pe musi yare
bamba no mabati se pani no wa ha se no yesi penny baby na wo kaka ho asem na ayese Mr. Gana ya mum ye mpa no kware na no kware ye nipa wo ka no kware muntie no wa ka no kware da bia katasumu mu aso yanka no kware ana ye se wo ma no ye se nipa egu ho enye nipa ketua ade anchi na se ebia wu a ne ye ko fo mo nkoma firi he na abewu a mu yes ma ban se wutie ani a yes so mo amomnaji na momahwe de ekoso efin
yeda so agina Confanoti ensemsem no so a sanso ena eno so regional minister odema asanteman ni nyina no owura Dr. Frank Amoakohene wono so edi ensem bia ba betudwa se nanu ya so ena sansemsem ye beto montene no wone minister also akasa sa suspension semsem no wahwa wayi ni nyina afri na kwamunti no ono so edi nanu disem etudwa yenkwe ni yenkotie no.
Okay, thank you very much. So, following the issues that have been happening, I spoke with the health minister, and on his direction, we need to take steps to see how best we can have these issues resolved. So, we came to meet with the union leaders to get their perspective and see how best we'll be able to resolve it. Thankfully, we've reached a resolution. However, they will make the communication themselves. So I'm sure that in the course of time, they do that communication. Once they do the communication, then we'll carry that from there. But I want to assure the public that Ashanti region is central when it comes to health delivery. But we carry the burden of both the northern, the middle, and the Ashanti itself. So if we have our only tertiary hospital breakdown in this manner, then most definitely it's going to affect us. So we're taking all the steps in making sure that these issues are de-escalated. Most importantly, because once lingers on is the patient that suffer, so that we'll be able to have that. So I want to thank the health minister, the union leaders for their cooperation in this whole issue, and thank the RCC team for joining us in this resolution. So we communicate the resolution to the health minister. The union leaders will also come out. Then, as soon as possible, we implement the issues thereof.
Mintah Kasiebo so inform me to so na mde wo kwa kopie mu e wo finfin mantemu inkusuku nanan matina konya e no martin tesio kokko e dia kire MP Edema Infantiman Dr. Ebenezer Ahin say mo ntu ne nan emfansi inkusuku asasi bia eso o mahini Edema inkusuku traditional area okuji aman okesi esanda otoso enson e kire adekodi enti amakasa asem no da kire MP no yenkone enkohwe bimbra.
Saudi wani achirem ewo mfimfin mantomu eye mankesima ye nkusukum traditional councillor omoho echa eye member of parliament eye Dr. Ebenezer Ahin esu na ne nyina ene se eye MP eba nkesim penfo na sese omo ba eye 24-hour economy Ghana mampen John Dramani Mahama edeba ye no omo be ye bi ewo mankesim market ho na eho eno mode nkrata bi ba se omo nsensan a mpenfo ekohwe nkrata mu omo hu se enye market ho eno mo be ye 24-hour economy no wo we enam so mpenfo no bufu ye pa omo kyerem se eye member of parliament eye Dr. Ebenezer Ahin amfa obo amon ho en sent no omo atwa na su efri eye ankesim nkusukum traditional area ho enu nti se odi na agro a onhwe na amfa na agro amba omo so na omo so amfa mo dia anko
kase bi koda ayen nkusukum na nanom ya de botu sa fa he na ye mahin we tu kwan no na cheji ya kumi ya fa na kwesi bravo do fa ye nko na yin mpefi na ye wogu mata echebu de ma ya ba ta kan wana asase do there obesi 24 economic market ni rase na wentum ya ni won na bom adichi ya ofre ya mahin de kasa na kwesi brabo na yin fa wo ka sapa adichi ya yi contracted economic market ya yin nam gom ya hwe bia oba ya bibia oduga sa obaka che he de ogasi marketing wo baby ikunkusukum de abai kusukum ye krowa wa meddo Ghana ta kasa ode kusukum amansi mankesim belejo oyen kusukum amansi itetin ne yeseye tin ne yempefu we seye no wo baka mo do mahin ogasi esa no amane me ye beye ho a wo kan wo bi de hin abai da habi oyin nimpeyinfo na yinfo ngakrama fi na ejina bi ya asema ya kai de ya ma president na so ati de na ya mpi no won Fantiman o ma hin na hinfo ndc yeyin won bia yeyin ndc yin asam obotu wa ban kosukum krobie ba mpj ya yehwe no nkusukum asase nkusukum
abisa wani kusa woda so ehwe eye Mintah Kasiebo ewo Agyenkwa TV so sana ubetumi ahwe bi ewo abefo ntentan kese so a ne nyina eye Agyenkwa TV official ne nyina no ubetumi ahwe bi ewo YouTube, Facebook na eye Instagram so na eye TikTok so ubenya ne nyina bi ahwe ewo honom yeto Kasiebo no so a ma yentufa enkopiemu ewo eye sunyane na sunyane manhene eno no so ede bi ababeto montene awoko ni nyina wati tesukoko ede kire eye amane anase mpanifo bia womo atuatise ewo na sase so agalamse ene omo ye ewo na sase so no ene oma yina nkasa ene ne dom atia eye atuanamo afa ne sase mu a omako hunu enipa bebre na omo ye eye galamse wo na sase so na oma yene ede ne nsem atudwa no wo kire se hwe se wobetena se wobabe eye sunyan manhene de se wobetena se na sa galamse nsem wo be koso no enya de betumi abaso da se wono wo ye ohene pa de wo ma just 24 hours national security ene ne planifo ne omo maka ni na omo nyina omo hwe se omo beyi sa nkrofo ni nyinara amu ye galamse wo na asase so no afri ho ono akasa na num sem enkotie
bibigye konwa mekan me bunu enkoso
zio
bunu yiyedie eni sunya yiyedie eni nkura atwa sunya hu ahye nyina yiyedie na me hwehwe sabi yo kafra che kamia brante babunu entika akrache fana ko gumie masase so no enkameso kamenya mrante sema tu akoso enkate samne bia muja agu bawraje manem pareye anamo manem pareye seye sunyai ema obi muja agu ya asase so Wa ma yan hwe. Mo. Ti se am no ka say krachi fo no gusu mu tu garam say no.
Yeah.
Resek.
Oh.
Musek.
Yeah.
National security.
Yeah.
Mi jiri se munim de ekoso yi.
Yeah.
Nanso sunyan ye de sunyan to da bia se etwitwa no.
Yeah.
So be a dream says you don't sakana before one day. Sam na twem.
Yeah, one kasa.
Yeah, ma ho kwa mo bia fa san nisunya nsa se said you be no.
Yeah.
Say to go da you betu no kwam papa so.
Yeah.
Yen mo bia me say yen su aye manfo nom.
Yeah.
National security for. We run another ma.
Yeah.
Musek for.
Yeah.
Within 24 hours, a catch for no omutu go do a massage so omufri so. So man free so. Me am fa kwa you omufri so. If say mrebebre matras ya ka say garam say die enkoso da wo me say me disunya kunwan enkoso da.
Mama Agyenkwa Kasiebo no so informo na me de akwa akopie mu e wo finfin mantem police command e de abeto ambontin e say omo ahyenhwehwemu ase mobile money vendor ye boni tuo mu boni tuo manan to ananum e won sia do e wo dom na se bia ye ton gene no omo ahyenhwehwemu ase a enya asem ketokon mo sira Ghana fo se kwan bia so no omo den sempa e bebro sem sei enedu tiitwa
se amanfo ebekaya enche bia na betu manum se mpabonifo bi abo mobile money vendor bi tu ogomodom na si onion market we enam so emeye amisu adai ahwere ne kwaya yaya ne omoka ne ho de omoda trauma and specialist hospital winiba omoji ayaresa na eneyi eye DNF Victor Kofidoso ono eneye head of public affairs edema Central East region edenisa ahyenkrata yase a ohwe se eye Central East Regional Police Command ebebo modern achisa nipa bonifo ye omudi sa nyambrasami
Abisia Agyenkwa Kasiebo no so na Agyenkwa Kasiebo no so amayenko piemu ewo kura ye frɛ ne nyinahini na nyinahini Catholic SHS eho ana nsemi akoso wo ho no mu a ene ye sori ye da ye nye ye sori ye oblesi abefu ntintankesi ye no so no ye nya asem papa bi ankotie ana yankohwe ye ni nkonkohwe wa abefu ntintankesi nso a abrantie bi na wache abayo bi a wo dufu no wadufu na dufu no wo pejano no wode na hwe okrum no wo pejano no wode ne hye no wo bɔ na ni so papa no ho ma no ye de na asie se ni nyina ye eye otichani a wosan ye hostel a no na ohwe hostel so no so ede ma eye nyinahini SHS ho no na abayo ya na wakyere na wo dufu no ni nyina ne se abayo ne de hostel ka abayo mfesika yimra won fama wa abayo so abona abayo mfesika yima enu mu ena mini ne ba ye fetichani se ne buafu wo kyere abayo edi so mu ene haye den ahaye mre ahaye su ene duf wa abona nya wudie video no mu a nkoda ne bikura kase akatiche be ya anka wo de pamfom dirifo nyina ma yesi montene ya ye de kan na nka fafoforo gum na aburo no de ya dos dodo se wani hwe bia ko na hwe buru Agyenkwa TV so saa so na etwagu ewo YouTube and Facebook ede ma
wo echuma Mponia district a eno ewo Asante Mantem no nyinahin Catholic Senior High School ene abota abonten se church bi abu osuku ni bi machese enya asemketo enam so emaye Ghana Police Service achina public relation officer edema Ghana Education Service Daniel Fenyi ehwehwem ehuni enti a enam so ema church ni ebu osuku ni
Adwoa Say what the video.
No video, no share shame.
Wouldn't say where Sassy are better Montini or Adobia. I am not intense, but it seems one I'm wanting. I know they so teacher Nipa better a year of school, you say, no, it's bring me say, teacher only a clan now for number. That you. And then it's out. I was or the car. Yeah. It's a good Sakran one is called better. For our phone, oh, the baby car will be day. And the Sabro, maybe bank and okay. Maybe I saw you can have done this one is a Yamano. I'm going to go and farmer. Yeah, since you what do you say? Maybe bank go away. I'm good at the sun. What I said, I want to back a Bruno. Adwoa. See, no, see, Pigeon, you want to call Makuma a more than Papa. I was so many Bianca Santa. No, Nina, Aqualano, Aquaso warning. I didn't some quantity. I don't can you say see? It's a pussy for dinner. You see, I pussy for any day. No, I didn't. My young truck as a bonus so from away. I was somewhere see on a power and cry make them my quantum poniso. Tipa truck and if you tanka be up Akunya Quinshia, ever one of mine. I'm so a manipa bako out one anonymous ever and Seattle. Tipa truck no, the registration number AS46666-19. I know what far in the pa as some kids were offering so 4 tanka so the registration number AS3555-24. Mami truck as a bonus so and from our Ghana phobia Mawaka Obiman so our South Africa and Namswa. Omoda de sebia to aban ni aban akofa amubi abedu fiasum diemuno budget to so miensa a omobaye nipa ba ko bi e de na kosem bi etu dwa o se owo no ye nipa foforo kwa owo no ti stamp bia embo ni passport mu enam so ma police for the fan na me to car boot e de kopie mu e police station afen so ko no so no yentu dwane bia emma Ghana ni bia won ti wakọ breyi o ho ankasa ye ko hwe nsem a ono so e de tu dwa
efe me fema Philomena 1 year from me last year November. Chronimu die emu efe. Na me ko no nipa na ne me ko wanka sene ho adwuma na me ko ye no wanka no kure wom se bia okwa sei wo ye adwuma ha ba wo ko duru ho no mu dwia ya ne no mo hu say yes omo na de wo ba na nya wa na do ko ba ya de wo ko me sei obi na de sika be fa me nti se me ko a me ye adwuma mantemf no etia meka obetia danka utia danka wi a obesa te wo kana wo de ni bi ya na de eye yakura ye dan no because mo dan bo adin e mayen na uti obete wo danka be wi na sesika kwa wunya bi emfa mapenti me de mekwaye no me yese mekwa no makopa bibia be ye adwuma wo fie ya by me share situation ni de wi a me say last week Sunday omo chemi ansa na me ba me wa adwuma ye too baye yekoye sanse yekoye nche nti no omo mbo ye passport mu maye ti ye wadwum Sunday be wo se omo ba so omo ma se police no wahu omo di kan de omo hwefie ntare mienu di kan ti anim so omo ba be ye omuti me so ye se mi shi omo police for be se 27 no omo ba ewura inside eni ye fa won so ye de wo she car boot ni tu do kon wa ye mo passport mu no be ho ye ni ye de wuchi ni until say ebia wadwuma wura ediska ba omo pe no e ba be you say sika no ma anya mfamba na omo de ko we say no je wo ho no se him yedi echi na me ye tu ye ma tu lady ba kwara mo che na transfer obu ni nsa omo o se omo ma ne nsa ne ho kra no omo se da until say omo diska ba ya so no mu jaye ti omo ka che se ebo be 12 no mo ye hu na nipa fa sika ma ya omo de be ko June 30th no be di asem ene bo mi hu se da bi ene me na makoye president de o kan bi na se ma ba fi e kan say we say bia me wa ha location ya ye use location ya GPS ti me send them omo na ne omo de be fa me ene ma mani anka kromu ho kra bi mi donya me monko o ya na adwe so obekwa no ni ono because say omo dey ato say on the 30th June deadline yes say ya agro no muji e serious thing say obeja di say omo nto adiane ma Ghana for mo kromo omo nto andi anima okwasa kwato pano ana bibia omo mfama omo hu omo se oye foreigner nti omo ma wako back e medical da omo mpanya se wetimi aboa me amama ko na me nya ni da so
ayen twa ye ho ye ba ye do ebakwa kopie obi manso
Adefa na masese munyambre atena se edi amaye na yenko piemu ewo eye obi manso dia ne ye tufa sa abefu anadwi wo bu betuo na so light ahoma be kire omunti na mu omunsem omutumi nkire mu no ye kire mu dia edi ama odia na yenko piemu ewo eye South Africa na South Africa eho na eye omopanin ba ko edi enzembi atudwa panin wo ye international relations minister ani di edi Ronald Lamola unidino no nidini Ronald Lamola ana wodi enzem ya betu dwa wo kire se yangasa Ghana ha ye foreign minister Owura Samuel Okujeto Ablakwa nanu a woni join news fo ko ye egbese yentina se anobaba yenkomo bi ekoso no papa ne de nsem bi tu dwa ene wono relation minister yi ka kire Ghana fo ni biase nyina se sansem na Owura Samuel Okujeto Ablakwa de tu dwa no ni nyina enye nokore enzem bi ti sesen wo ka se Ghana fo enipa be 30% ena omu nyina ewo ehono mu a sebia yene omoti ewo manimu no enko ye enfa ma omu no mu nyina nkrofo a omu wo omu document omu bibia nkrata bibia de na kwemu na so timamfo ni omu nti ye no wo se sansem ni nyina enye nokore ensem bi sen ode to aso ka se Owura Samuel Okujeto Ablakwa esan ka se Nigeria fo mienu bi nso eno so ye kuma mo na eno so ye hu omokire kwan no ni nyina ye nsem ani nyina enye nokore sa so na Zimbabwe fo bi ene Mozambique fo bi ni nsem bebre nsem a okeka ni nyina no sansem ni nyina enye nokora ene anope papa yankasa tena se na wodi ne camera si nanim aka nsem no wode yi ano ede ama ye nyina yenkwe ni nkoti wono ankasa na nunu nsem.
Good evening, my dear brother Samuel Ablakwa. I'm greeting you from Pretoria in South Africa. I've watched your interview with one of the Ghanaian media with shock and disappointment, because the interview is riddled with misinformation and factual inaccuracies. The first factual inaccuracy is that almost 30% of the Ghanaians that you have repatriated and that we have assisted you to repatriate were legal in South Africa. It is not true, and this has been communicated to the High Commissioner. Secondly, that there are 2 Nigerian nationals that have been killed during the current wave of attacks against foreign nationals, particularly of African descent in South Africa. We have verified with all our law enforcement agencies and all state authorities there was no Nigerian, or there is no Nigerian national that has been killed during this current wave of attack. Thirdly, that there are 5 Mozambican nationals that have been killed in South Africa during the current wave of attack. That is also devoid of truth. It's not correct. At least 2 Mozambican nationals have indeed been killed, and the South African Police Service is investigating the matter. It's following leads with possible arrests soon. The fourth lie in the interview is that there are 16 Ghanaian nationals, and we have, as the South African government, been informed about these 16 Ghanaian nationals who are in the hospitals in South Africa. I have verified with our law enforcement agencies. This again, it is not true. We don't have any verified information, including in our hospitals, that there are such Ghanaian nationals. Lastly, with regards to the threat that there is a public pressure for you to consider the nuclear route against South African companies in Ghana. I will tell you that it will not be for the first time that such a thing happens. When the current administration came into office in Ghana, I engaged you about the unbearable working conditions that have come to bear against South African companies since the current administration has come into office. I wrote you a letter. I will not disclose this letter at this stage, but I will be prepared to disclose the letter and send it to the public through Twitter like you are doing, when we raised the issue that impacts South African companies in Ghana. So we will not be shocked nor surprised if such a route is taken. It was made clear from the beginning that this is where we are going. So you should not hide behind the current attacks as the basis to move with whatever motive you have against South African companies.
Yet was so obi man so dia my free South Africa ni emba be piemo Nigeria na and also about the top and Montana so say Nigeria for foreign minister won also at the ensemble about the top Montana so what the air call South Africa for was it South Africa for Montana ye na Montana ye mu masum was it enzema make out them yi mo amodia mo companies akese bebre aye adwuma ma musika wo mo manimu ni nyina sa companies Nigeria enso Nigeria meeting mamuni be bia ni wa kokogura company honom ene obi akwakoye nhwehwemu anase kasakasa anase no baba ye bi anase oye nempo ebimpo akoso company mu ho na ye den na Nigeria fo ngo aba mo mamu se wo bepe bibia ayo kakra mo de matie bu omo so ene obro ohaw kodanda se ye ni mudi gu omo so eni sade na mo ye ne de entwa ye kura honorable minister yi onankasa ede nanum nsem ede atudwa mayenkwe ne enkotie wonankasa ne nsem a wono so ede tudwa.
South Africa disappointed Nigerians essentially because we feel that they ought to have done enough in this situation. I have had the opportunity to engage the Minister of Foreign Affairs of South Africa to really try and find out from them what they are doing to ensure that Nigerians are kept safe. He made the point that Nigerians are not housed in refugee camps. They don't have a specific province or specific quarters where Nigerians are housed. Since Nigerians are embedded within South African communities, living with South Africans, that it was becoming a challenge, actually, to guarantee their safety. Nigerians have gone through quite a lot in these past weeks. We know that what is actually happening is because some elements have just capitalized on the upcoming elections in November, the local government elections, and they have found a niche. They have found a microphone, really, to appeal to some of these prejudices of their citizens who are blaming migrants for their economic woes. Nigerians are operating in South Africa, but on the converse side of it, 120 or more South African companies operate in Nigeria. And they're spanning multiple sectors, including telecommunications, retail, finance, hospitality, making Nigeria one of their largest and most lucrative African markets. Nobody is harassing them. So why are they harassing our citizens? They are burning their shops, they are looting their shops, they are making life intolerable, they are harassing their children in their schools. And in some of these cases, their law enforcement, their police just stand by and watch these atrocities take place.
Amsi ana mrebe ma yakwa ma yede aye amahodo so ensem ni nyina se abefo tu ye ne se de me kan ye na adi otu a light ahoma be kire omo ma be hwoko mu ntino ye tu fa esen aba abepiem wo Ghana de a ye ntwa ye ho ye ba ani je bo kasebo ebeto aso. so abeda se oje mretena si ma yetwa ye ho ye bae ma yewure mu ewo anije die mu kasebo dia yewure mu dia na yenko pie mu ewo Ghana ha nyuntuni ba ko a waje dini papa ani din ede eye abranche ye friend Shatawale na Shatawale na eye abefu ntintankese yisu anopai wono so ede ensem bi ato amane ye ede a kire ye nse Ghana ha no si ye kase ye di obuo ede manimtofo a wono Shatawale Ghana fo bunu papa obuo a ye de man wo Ghana ha no ye bunu se dia ye kwa brochiri memo a ye de be ma eye nyuntuni kese a wo eye brochiri memo a ye friend Jay-Z ene ne yire a wo kan wo ye friend Beyonce obu a yede ma mo wiase nyina de ma sankrofo no sa pepepe na Ghana ha so yetumi de ma ono Shatawale na ade enti na ebe ya ne se wo so okobo show bi ewo eye amanone a wotena Ghana ha no mu a onya show ebo a yetua ne ka $1 million no de ne ha ne se wo so re bi sa kwotena da bi se okobo show amanone da bi Ghana he ya no nya ne ho ahodie no nya ye nyina onya free Ghana ha onankasa ede na no sem etu etwa
self as this international star that you know, I just need to work on my stuff. You know, if I tell you I can get paid $1 million in Ghana, you go like, how? But Ghana is a beautiful place where people understand the music culture. But it depends on who you meet and how your programmings are to get those results. I didn't get rich anyway. I got rich in Ghana. The reason is that the respect I have from political parties to ministers to, you know, organizers, like it's crazy for me in Ghana. Like anybody that calls me in Ghana gives me the respect they'll give to Jay-Z and Beyonce. Facts. Anything I need for my shows are done properly. Like basically everything. So I make so much money in Ghana that I feel so comfortable. Like I go like, oh, okay. If maybe I love Lil Baby, Lil Durk, I've been watching them a lot. So okay, if Lil Durk can make this money and buy this jewelry, then I also make it Ghana buy. And I've been living that life for the past 10 years. You know, so I feel it's not that I don't want to move out of Ghana, but when promoters call, I tell them when I'm going for shows, we spend so much because the promoters like pay so much, so we make sure we also give them yes. But when somebody calls me to London and says he wants to give me £20,000 or £30,000, I go like, let me give you that money so that you can do another show for another artist. Because I don't understand the language. Like, so let me just something. The person say 20,000, but how is the person seeing us?
No, it's not that. It's just because of right now in Europe and the West. I'll be honest with you, things are tough.
No, but if things are tough, take your time. When things are okay, then you come and call me.
That's why Agyenkwa Kasiebo mu Ghana yindum tumi a friend Dennis Nana Dwamena a do na nim se friend kid no e de ni jesem bi e de atodwa o se United Kingdom e de eni jedwumade bi aba abehihya so e wo September 24 2026 e wo London memo o se onu e no mafa ne se on do no mba beje London fu ani o se London fu aye na doye pa mo ne gine hu yie na afide de edutwom yenkona ngo hwe de okan
Dennis Nana Kwaku Edi Dwamena a dodo no afeni Kidi e de abeto abonten se obeye solo headline concert eno ebekọ so e wo United Kingdom wo 24th September 2026 wo afie mu na eno ebekọ so e wo here at Alternates in London. Tifi asem ene se or say where do we go from here? Kidi njumtuni na ne Links Entertainment ene ye adwuma na mom sisia de Kidi ene omonye adwuma ofi omonchen boso ba ko ani Kidi abo ne ho modern e produce enwumienu a yato ndin Babylon ene Signature Kidi kire mu a enye ne first time okọ United Kingdom no na one ye Kwame Eugene akọ performe e wo O2 pen
Agyenkwa Kasiebo no so ya to so e wo Anigye Kasiebo ni mu ana ye de ma odi ama ye nkom pie mu e wo Ghana ha eye Actors Guild no empanifo ba ko a won wa jese waji ntini e wo eye sinidwam papa ye pie mo sinidwam di ana ye nkom pie mu e wo eye papa ye friend ni Saka Brown e na nanu ya papa ye obi be se ye industry ye movie industry ni de papa ne for sometime ni ana se mri kakra bi de ye hunu no wa che na eno no a wo ye our UTV Jumadi Sumino one Empress Gift etwetwe nkomo na enum na bepie mu awade semu a ono aka se wono na si na dreampi se ene wo ka kire na yere se wono a betena se ana se wo ka se me ni oba foforo ekose dem akoye ne wose ye nioma bi odo ye we se ne me wo hie ya maware wi a waye me yiri die ene me ame ka kire se ebeye de ne papa se me ne oba foforo be kwa akose baabi asan ya kwa akoye kasa no mu ensem ne bebre na na okaye yenkwe na yenkutie ebi.
No, I'm sorry, Ka.
I mean, I was alone. You, the girl, I need to pack. I'm gone. Okay. So my wife came and said, "This thing you did, they be out here." They said, "I'm sorry." They be out here. I'm sorry. They said every day. So I said, "I'm no sorry. I beg you." He said, "Every day I beg you." I said, "What do you want me to do?" And I told my wife one thing, and till today, it's one of my key principles. Let me see my idea. You know, my wife is a Dagomba, coming from a different
tribe.
Yes. So I told her, I say. I will not repeat mistake. Some year way now won't pop. Never.
It's one who take a decision.
Yes. So me worry my wife. Now me catch her say, my dear, now that me do worry me, I'm not sure say let my Gina or Babi naked.
Wow.
And that is what make me to, I say I'm me word say me kotra or bad like to go into a room with another woman naked me
okay,
and she so till now
and you Saka Brown we dey unkwan simple why adie come am be ma ni nyina me dani ba me bisa no so no so betumi akasa e dey akere na yere dey ma ye ntwa ye ho ye ba agudie mu nsem ye dey beto aso ma. Alright, ebusia ebre enye bisa gudie mu sama ene nyimre ye boagwa no ewo Agyenkwa TV no sia Kasiebo no so me so me debre na me de ebre ediam de so eye Daniel Kumi Adwoa betumi afreme Dani to raise to the power 20 ebusia ye to fane ekopie ewo amanfo ekro nsem na me de flight number 212 na chere say eye World Cup hon ensensem ene nyimre eno eye World Cup ne dia na chere say countries ahodoa ana say amaya omkosi akan ewo World Cup no mu no obia goals a wetumi epro ediago ho ensensem and I'm a but me shall say a free Brazil on mine on with me I said 237 goals and all goals are on mine on to me I said oh World Cup I say after me copy more and I just say Germany and also to me I said goals on Marco 232 and after Argentina I said 152 on my your friend of France I said 136 on my your friend Italy to me I said 128 Spain I said 108 after England I am Abduma on my conquer Ghana you question I said 104 after Netherlands to me ashe 96 goals and afi omaya ye freno meche Uruguay and so to me ashe goals no Marco 89 and all goals to me appear na afi Hungary and so to me ashe goals no Marco 57 and all said no ma esi Belgium to me ashe goals no Marco 68 and to me ekopim and afi Portugal and so to me ashe 61 omaya ye freno Russia and so to me ashe 77 Mexico to me ashe goals no Marco 62 and afi Poland to me ashe 46 and after omaya your friend Sweden and so to me ashe goes no Marco 80 omaya your friend Switzerland and so to me ashe 52 and after Czech Republic to me ashe goes no Marco 47 omaya your friend Croatia almost so my Ghana group no almost so to me ashe 40 goals and after Denmark and so to me ashe 30 no said no ma esi etienti we countries ahodoa omko direm esi akan 2026 World Cup no ho ensensem and to me ede amon se kopie mu ewo Egypt na afi oman ye friend Iran game a nyame atuma ebetumi abaso a FIFA ede ehihye bi etumi atudwa ensema omo kan enyina eyetetete omo se omo makwan ema Iran country no meche support bia entumi enkopie mu ache se Egyptians mpe ene betumi ekopie mu te no eye ensem kakra free Egypt na afi oman ye friend Iran game nyame atuma ebetumi abaso no ehihye ya mpenfo etumi ede atudwa ena mesumi breaking it down ede amawo ne hu de ko ene de ba me baso ejina England ene omo enhihye bi na kire se support abako etumi aya awonde ye papa etumi atobie mako 48 area ma country bia na kire se country bia obefim bia na wetu ba kwa no na afi wabo na kire se country bia obetumi afim bia na wabo bia ba ko country bia ti Ghana film a obobo bia ba ko se Egypt film a wabo bia ba ko enti wetumi ato bia no mako 48 which I say 48 countries na onko se akan e World Cup no wato bia e dia ma bia enti no ba ko obefim bia na odi kan abo na kire se o de checking half enti no e ya won weduma eno so efi England supporter no akachi etumi abeka me so amesumi breaking it down edi amo enti ehofoni ebetumi atwa egu ewo TV no so no hu de ko ene de ebe bia no se de su ho ewo na nim ne no ewe sabe no man esi etima mi kopio mu ewo efie mu ensensam dia Blasters of Ghana former captain ewe Steven Ronaldo appear obeka ya 2026 abra na ye kopio mu ewo mecha World Cup na se no penalty bi beto ohuma hwe ene ko gina chi opega no na tena edem na chese yetumi afine the back of the net e the mother Blasters of Ghana na abra penalty beto ho no o si olusu mechire ni wait ya se ni wait no esotiye enti no abra ko gina chire no na afi ohu de onka o ka sotre no se Steven sade na mfa enye wo ne mo maame wojire na afi papa busuafo no den na makanko Ghana penfo ebetumi aka ede achire video no na ediso nyehwe said Steven appear esi ede nsem atubia.
Let me start from Dramani. I mean, I have the opportunity today, so let me say one or two. As we have been talking about players being on the bench and the rest. I mean, Dramani didn't have the chance to play, but at that particular game, I mean, he played super well. Yeah. He played well, and Razak Pimpong created a penalty. So, and we have to win that game. Yeah. We have to win that game to qualify to the next stage. But we went into that game very, very hungry. Yeah, we were very, very upset because their coach, Bruce Arena, granted an interview trying to disrespect us, like, who is Ghana? They are not scared of us. So we said, because of what he has said, instead of giving 120%, we have to give 150%. So the penalty came, and then took the ball, put the ball down. And when you see that scene, I think I lost like 3 kilos on that spot.
Tension.
Yeah, I started to think, hey, Stephen, if you don't get it right, it's not you. They will criticize you, and then it will get to your mother, your father, and your wives, your children, but I'm a good penalty kicker. I mean, I know how to kick, and I have good kicks. So I told myself that I have to focus on one place and hit the ball there. And that's what I did, because when you look at Frede in the post, it's huge.
Yeah, Brad Frede.
Yeah, it's very, very huge, and just to take a kick, it was very, very difficult.
What were you telling yourself? Were you trying to talk to the goalkeeper at that point?
No, so I tried to avoid eye contact with him. So I was just looking at. So you see, these goalkeepers have this mind game where you look. That's where you put the ball. But I was trying to avoid
so that's that. Why you kept looking on the floor.
Exactly, because I've made my mind already that I have to. I've targeted one place that I will hit the ball. So I said, I'm not going to look at him. I'm not going to look anywhere. When I make a move, I will put the ball there.
Mami trust so dynamic that so agent blasters and more essence. Captain Jordan, are you latest reporter? A free team we see can Leicester City ever and it's a Leicester City 24 to me actual letter and a secreta and a message. And every player free team we see can the country and World Cup but a branch friend Jordan, are you to me and yes some message in be into no idea dancers a branch friend Jordan, are you after the World Cup on to me and we see can from Leicester City and all and summer and also if Captain Jordan are you actually by me breaking it down at the Amakuma say as and take the Bobo Kono at me Aquafa Mitchell Stanley Menza so on to me and sporting director and from a Bobo Kono and all a latest reporter if you come say as and take the Bobo Kono Akachi Abakam Sam me breaking it down at the amount who get call any a branch your friend could go up to junior a former player at the House of Folk or Kotemo our Pandu Heart of Lions latest reporter may pick in branch and the contract with Pandu Heart of Lions no abe ewie entin oye free agent nyame adumo betumi ekopietin bi opese okobo ediamamo eno latest report if you branch na kache abe come start me breaking it down ediamamo me for we entu mishimi bo samwa bredu head coach edma bobo kwa your friend brekum Chelsea kwatem kakra edma bobo kwa your friend mediama eba House of Folk ni adia ono na budget trophy edma House of Folk sabra me can say on Adriana Stars bobo kon ewia eno ensam kakra free papa na kache abe come start me so me breaking it down ediamamo House of Folk for program sanko mo peno or the trigger say nya de betumi abepim House of Folk bi onkotwa U10 ensa emma House of Folk Adriana for enenu awiwie eno ensam kakra fi Samuel Bredu former coach Edma Mediama and afi House of Folk no akache eba me so breaking it down ediama ebisia ha ena brebe ma kwan na nso agude mu sama etodwa ewo enwenu nsia Kasiebo nso ewo Agyenkwa team ni medimu ebisi edi no sesan ye Daniel Kumi age Danito raise to the power 20 question over to you
na oze abranje no ayede wato bi edodo oze
mako 48
ade ma countries mind do eba be ebisi aka
World Cup
eze na wa obe free mu
na wa no wetu baako ano obe bracha pa nada
ebro ebi mu ni bro we experience bro
yes already
so both in time na obe ka se wabo we free mo ante
right to another product
right ante e see ye na say group stage no 16 free mo obo 15 abrante no baby na ni so time pa na Dani Ghana say Ghana ye kwase
ye team communications director of Ghana Football Association Henry Santichum e dey teacher say ye mbo Mitchell friend game bia na mum ye walk straight into the World Cup itself into nyame adoma 17th of this month yene Panama
engineer ka mu pese mu kire se mu be bo friend
at least an Kenya ba ku mienu bi
ba ku be biem mabo mako nsia dodo se na mu share
some number same
I didn't number band
one same time it's nya ba ku bia e bia nka Brazil bi ni abon for na e dia Croatia Panama
one why
so
I was saying
and nine ada kwesi was one just one me kan yi and nine
one on na ya no we say say
yeah one
you
yeni Mexico abo one until ye che Brazil e bia nine e bia Spain bi na enum na ye ko ye nim
say England room
and
the Besia support and also what to be a
the match as a Ghana for be a man
ya o the Besia pipe right I was my try ya ba ya ke bia ye reverse Amsia beda asese hoje bre ede maye wo bra ye twa ye ho aha ena mre be maye kwan ma ye de anwumre no nsia Kasiebo no ye de ni nyina ABC ede ama na Kasiebo yi nia edi mu akotene no ebi enie
akwehia esi ewo temma kwantempo no so na so manipa ba ko ewu ye no wote no Kasiebo yi mo
sanso ene ye kopie mu ewo eye kura ye frɛ no achim kotoku ewo eye epoye mantem mu no ensema eba mu nyina no oti emu enchire mu
Fifi mantemu inkusukuma info a Martin Tetu koko eda kire MPD a wo mfantema no ti no Kasiebo yi mo
sanso ene ye san ekopie mu ewo eye Kumasi Komfanochi Teaching Hospital a ene strike bebreba ekoso ewo hono mu aniti a doctor for ne nurse for ate atua no ni nyina no ehunsem otibi ewo Kasiebo yi mu
kidi ni jesem a odebeto mbontin no so ti no Kasiebo yi mo
sanso ene ekopie mu ewo eye kura ye frɛ no enyinahi ehonso ena eye Catholic school a teacher ni a ono so ate agine mu a woni eye student ekontokwa no ye di mu nkire mu nyina e de besom wo we any ensembia e kan we nyina ho a yekeka ne nyina bo mu se enwumre nonsia Kasiebo yede ne nyina ebesom wo ewo Agyenkwa TV so na Kasiebo yi se bekoye ema wo so wani beje made biara da no obetena se enwumre nonsia se yeba yen akenkanfo be ba begina wa kenkan ne nyina de ama wa ti asese adwumakuo bi ene empanifuo bi ena de biara da no wo mo eso yasene ma yede Kasiebo nyina yede eba besom wo na eno ena meka tro se pani kwankyerefo a woda eye wosum kese a abepie mu ewo man mu anedi ene okrunkrum ni nyame sumafo yaw ena wotie mu efre ni adofo ni natwefo ni obi biara a ohaw kodanda apinisie yade ati atese ewo woso no wose yenyina yemfa yarefo ni nyina embehia no on the 15th ya da yanimu yada edadwa da ya opie mu ewo achimda achimda eho ena okohia ayarefo ni nyina wa ohaw bi da so amane bi da so kodanda bi eda so a ebu komu no fani nyina aba besom eye nyame somafo yaw na ode abasa kese na enye tiase enso ode ne beto so eyi wo haw nyina afire wo so obetumi afre nyame somafo yaw na wabusebisa eho nsem nyina eye achimda adwumadia ebeba so on the 15th no obetumi afre no ewo 0543 466 275 0543 466 275 sanso ena asumdwe ntontom som school Ghana for eso eba opunu ma efra wo ka kira wo se school yi so ewo ho ede ma wo bibiara wa wo pese oba enyini beye panin papa na wonya eye nyankopon suro bi ewo ono nkasa na brabom no fa no bre wo mo ewo asumdwe ntontom som school Ghana a eno ewo ankamu eye Apam Junction Central Region sem ena meken eho ena mo butu a mo se oba no omo behwe no na omo de nyamesuro atete akoda no se de be ya akoda no wono su betumi anyini abaye panimpa e de ama o madachi bi no wonu wo be ya wonsu wani age se wo de ne ko asumdwe ntontom so school Ghana no akoda anyini fefefe e de ama o empanifo se bomode afa wo ba ne bra na wo de wo ba ne ba omo benya abotere ahwe no e de na ma enti wo betumi afre school empanifo e wo 0243 444864 0243 444864 we any adwumakuo any penifo a maso yasene ma yede eye enumere nonsia Kasiebo yede ni nyina ebedan wo ne yede som wo saso na wobetumi uhwe ni nyina bi ewo abefo ntentan kese no so eye social media no so no eye YouTube any Facebook eye Instagram ne ni ekeka hu bebrebe ni nyina utumi hwe bia na ni nyina ye Agyenkwa TV official bomodi ase won so de biara da no obe share na wotumi subscribe na yenya hye news yase a ba bia wo bia no so onsa aka yene akenkanfo a ene animre yegina mu akenkan eye akenkanfo ne trefo etre ye dugu nkrata so ede ma yene akenkanfo eye me wode sheba ke minta sapo mene
gifty Adwoa Chicky ata
yema monisha adesi